Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm back in the kitchen with an exciting project. It's something I think is going to make my life in the kitchen a lot easier. You know that I am really dedicated to baking and cooking more in my kitchen. And one area that has been kind of neglected is my pantry. So behind me here, there is a closet and it's my pantry. On the door, the glass door, it says pantry right on it. And right now I just have excess food items in there. What I'm planning to do is I want to take everything out of that closet because really right now it's just a mishmash of different stuff. And I'm going to make it my dedicated baking area. So I'm going to put all of the ingredients that I use for baking. So think flour, sugar, things of that sort. I'm going to put all in this area, and also mixing bowls, rolling pins, all of those sorts of things. So I'm really excited. I think it will be really encouraging to have everything in one spot, and it will make me want to bake more. So I'm excited for this. Stay tuned and let's get started. So here is a look at the closet. As you can see, there's a glass door and it does say pantry on it. And you will see when I open this up that it is just a bunch of random stuff. So, I could have cleaned this up a little bit before I showed you on camera, but I like to show you real life, and these things have just been thrown in recently. So I'm going to pull everything out, clean the shelves, and I'm going to just put all of my baking stuff in here. So let's get going. Okay, I just have to stop here for a second because I know it looks like there's a lot of like chips and cookies and a lot of things like that in here. I have to tell you, this stuff has been sitting in this cupboard for far too long. I need to learn to purge more often. I will tell you, my kids aren't big snackers. They typically don't eat most of these things. In fact, I kind of buy them hoping like when their friends come over or something that they will have something to snack on, but for the most part they don't really gravitate towards it. So so then it just gets left in the cupboard, doesn't get thrown out, and so it just piles up. So I need to learn to go through it a lot more often, but I just had to put that in there for a second. So stay with me, we're getting through it slowly. here's everything that I pulled out of the cupboard that I need to put into the green bin, recycle, all of the things. So that's going to be a job I will do after this cupboard is done. All of the shelves are clean. The only thing left in here is the rice milk and the apple juice. And I'm going to leave these actually in this cupboard at the bottom, just because that's where I always keep it. And my son, who has a dairy allergy, and has very sensitive taste to things, only likes this particular dairy-free milk. So I'm going to keep this here because this is where he's used to getting it. And I don't mind it being at the bottom. And then the rest will be for baking. You're probably wondering where I'm going to put all of these extra food items, or the things that I'm keeping at least. But across from that pantry, I do have a wall of cupboards, and this is where all the other food items are. So I'm just going to keep them all together. My baking supplies are actually in one of these cupboards, so I'm just moving them across the way. And it just makes more sense. So anyway, I don't know why I didn't do this from the beginning, but that's okay. We'll do it now. Found my basket with all of my tools and utensils that I use whenever I make my fancy cupcakes or my sugar cookies. So I make these sugar cookies with a royal icing on top. They're super cute. They're so relaxing to do, and they're yummy too. So my thought is maybe this fall I will make some cookies and show you how I do that. That might be a fun video to do. And I was excited that I found all my stuff. So I just put it all into a basket for now. And I'm just gonna put it up top. And maybe someday I will reorganize that, but at least everything's all in one spot and I can just pull it down when I need it. So yeah. All right, so I am done today's video. I am so excited about my new baking pantry. I love how organized everything is, how everything's in one spot, and it's just so pretty that it makes me want to bake. So I feel like for me, my space has to feel nice and organized and decluttered for me to have the motivation to actually use it. So this was a huge step for me, and I thought it might work, and I think it will, and I'm just thrilled with it. So anyway, here it is. It's very simple. You don't have to do really expensive things to, really make your space a little bit better. All of the glass jars I purchased from my local dollar store, Dollarama, so they were very inexpensive, and it's just kind of elevates it a little bit, and it just makes it prettier. So anyway, thank you again for tuning in for another video. I really appreciate it. If you haven't already, I would love for you to subscribe and follow along as I do more areas of my home and just take little spaces, work on them, and then go to the next area. So slowly but surely, I will get through my house. It will be a lot more organized and will just feel like a nicer space. So I can't wait to have you follow along with me. We will see you again very soon. Bye.